Welcome to our kitchen. Today we prepare an ancient Roman recipe. An aromatic roast chicken with fresh herbs, cooked with some interesting techniques. We start with the ingredients. We need a chicken, garum, we talk later about it, olive oil, long pepper and grapes. And then the fresh herbs, savory, cilantro, dill and young leeks. In ancient Roman cuisine, leeks were often used young. In a similar way, we use green onions today. If you don't have young leeks, you can use a quarter of a regular leek. First, we parboil the chicken for 15 minutes. This step will help us to avoid a dry roast and will tenderize the meat. We'll end up having a juicy and moist roast. And parboiling it for just 15 minutes, the skin will still be crispy. Then we remove the chicken from the water and prepare it for the oven. We pour olive oil and garum. We make a fresh herbs bundle, tying it with a leek leaf and insert it into the chicken. Then we place the chicken in the oven. Garum was a fish sauce widely used in the ancient Mediterranean. It was made with fish and salt, and sometimes spices. Some types of garum were made in the same way as modern-day Southeast Asian fish sauces, and you can use them to substitute garum. While the chicken cooks, we prepare the defritum, a sweetener widely used in ancient Rome. We boil the grape juice until it reduces by a third. Defritum poured on the roasted chicken when it's still hot, just out of the oven, will partially caramelize, giving a slight sweetness to the chicken skin, without making it soggy. Now we grind the long pepper. The recipe doesn't tell us what kind of pepper to use. Long pepper was the most prized pepper in ancient Rome. The Latin author Pliny wrote that its cost was almost 4 times the cost of common round black pepper, and 2 times white peppers. The original Latin name of this recipe is Pullum Frontonianum, and it's part of the collection attributed to Marcus Gavius Apicius, the widest source of ancient Roman recipes. This is one of the simplest chicken recipes from this cookbook, but also the one that enhances the most the flavor of the chicken, with the aroma of the fresh herbs and a slight sweetness balanced by the flavor of garum and long pepper. We suggest pairing this dish with ancient Roman fava beans, taro or barley polenta. You'll find the links to the recipes at the end of this video. Now we are ready to finish the dish. As soon as we take the chicken out of the oven, we remove the fresh herbs bundle, pour the defritum and sprinkle the long pepper. And we are ready to serve. This flavorful roast chicken is a delicious way to experience the taste of an ancient Roman banquet.